Hey guys, it's Crazy Pickle. As promised, bringing to you another Skyforge tutorial for the 4th Phytonide distortions. I'm gonna show each boss's abilities and then we'll talk about actual fight. Alright guys, let's get started. The entire arena is covered with poison, which stacks longer you stand on it. There are special platforms around players can stand safely on. These platforms are very unstable. You can stand on it for a period no longer than 25 seconds and cannot hold more than one player. If two players stepped on same platform or you stand longer than 25 seconds, it will slowly collapse. When such a platform is destroyed, after a short period of time, new platform will spawn in its place. Every so often, platforms will begin to fall apart, starting from the outside of the arena, working their way towards the platform boss is standing on. There are roots spawning on the main platform that immobilize the players that are hit by them, and they will also inflict damage over time to those same players. The roots can be destroyed. There can be up to 5 roots at a time. Boss swings and strikes in the area in front of him. Everyone hit by this attack is knocked over and away from main platform. Boss disarms one or more players, throwing players' weapons onto one of the platforms far from the player. Boss digs himself into the ground and grows a lot of poisonous flowers. The flowers explode and hit everyone on the main platform. This powerful attack disorients all players that are in the area of the attack, and they take damage over time for a short while. Boss grabs several players who happen to be standing in front of him and devours them. If a taunting ability is used, it can make him spit those players out. Throws flowers out onto the platforms in the direction of which he is facing at the time. These flowers will cause fractures in the platforms and eventually make them collapse. Selects one or more players on the small platforms and summons roots around them. To escape, you need to destroy the roots. When boss's health below 20%, he summons 3 dryads that create a shield around him. The more dryads are alive, the more damage the shield can absorb. I think that's all boss's abilities, so classes you need: LB, Alchemist, Knight, Soundwaver, and rest of the team as Revenants. Tank should be always on the north side of the arena and have at least 1 or 2 Revenants not far from him to help him to break out from Wood Trap. Let's jump to the fight part. All fight goes switching small platforms every 10 seconds. Remember, only one person can stand on a platform. Boss will disarming 1 or 2 players entire fight time to time. By using Alchemist shield on disarmed team member will give their weapon back. Note: Tank should be a priority to get Alk's shield to get his weapon back. Deal damage by using Dehydration, Nerian's Hammer, or Flavius Emitter. You only go onto the main platform when boss using Wave of Instability. There is the only time you'll use buffs and deal as much damage as you can. During this time, Revenants should use their slaughter at least twice to make sure all 5 rooted players are free. Let's call this a buff phase. Time you see boss goes underground, whole team should leave main platform and repeat same thing as you did before buff phase. Note: boss goes underground twice before each buff phase. At 80% of boss's health, he will start using Wood Trap. Help those players who needs it, like Lightbinder or Tank, to free them. Don't forget to get your weapon back if you got disarmed, and wait for the next buff phase. When boss's health reaches 60% or lower, boss will add ability Platform Destruction when he throws a bunch of flowers on a platform in the direction he's facing. Usually it will be the tank side. Again, keep doing same thing, get your weapons back whoever got disarmed, help others to free them from wood traps, and wait till the next buff phase. When boss's health reaches 50% or lower, boss will start using devouring ability, when he grabs several players in front of him and start digest them. In this case, best way if tank will get on the main platform first. At the stage where you get closer to 20% boss's health, you have two ways to finish this fight. First, by using full buff at 21 or 22% of boss's health if you think you're strong enough to do it. Or second, go through the last phase, which will happen under 20% of boss's health, where you need to kill dryads in order to get rid of shield and get 3 small god sparks to get god form, but you gotta be careful during that phase. First, you need to bring every dryad health as low as possible, but not killing them yet. Also, choose perfect 3 dryads that will be not far from each other. That way you can easily pick up the 3 small sparks when you kill those dryads. Only kill them one at a time. Note: each small spark when you picked it up has a countdown before it disappears. That's why you need to bring Dryad's health as low as possible and killing them one at a time when you're ready to pick up small sparks. If you missed small spark and it reaches the boss, it will recover big amount of health to the boss. When you get your god form, remaining dryads must be killed right away, and then as a god call for buffs and drop everything on the boss. You will only have 15 minutes to kill this boss from the time you enter the arena. After 15 minutes, boss permanently destroys all small platforms and you won't have a safe place to stand on. That is all for this tutorial. I believe I did cover everything. As always, smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe and activate notification that you won't miss new video I post. You can also join my Discord server, all the links in the description. Until the next time, take care.